Welcome back to Madam Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling. Shall we see what's going on our lovely little island of Fawnhollow today? And I must say, it looks incredibly foggy on Fawnhollow right now. And I will say, it's actually incredibly foggy right now, where I am living right now in England, I suppose. So, some might say that's a reflection of reality or something like that. Perhaps it's just for winter weather. So I was moving my microphone a little bit because I was like, it looks a little bit low down, which is a bit strange because I've just recorded 2 episodes of Opus Magnum, so if it was a bit low down, whoops. But anyway. I already know I've visited for today, but hello there everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 3:26 PM on Monday, December 7th, 2020. Nothing really to speak of today. Who was I supposed to do yesterday? I don't know, but we have Sahara today. I saw her walking around town. Or them, him. Whatever. I shouldn't say whatever, that's a bit blazing, isn't it? It's a very strange, her in the Western version and him in the Japanese version. I don't know why they changed it. Well, I know why they changed it, but let's not go into that right now. Disapproved Nintendo. Oh my god, why do we have so... Oh, I remember now, we're doing the museum decoration thing, aren't we? Anyway, Sahara, give me your finest rugs and carpets and wallpapers. If we even got enough space in our inventory for it. So yeah, what have I been up to today? Not a huge amount. Doing a bit of drawing, as usual. Doing a bit of recording. I woke up a bit late today, to be honest. A bit later than I really wanted to. But it happens sometimes. This is a very, very dreary day, very foggy, very misty. Sort of not quite the level you might see in a horror movie. It's very much sort of like a creeping fog. Like visibility out. How far is that? I can see a neighbour's house off in the distance. I don't know how far away it is though. But they're also down the hill or whatever. So does that really matter? I don't know. Not really. So I guess it's not really horror movie central because it's you still have decent enough visibility that you can see quite a few feet in front of you. Not even quite a few feet, quite a few meters. I don't know why I'm using Imperial system. I have not a lot of concept of how long a foot is, but apart from the fact it's about 30 centimeters, and I know how long 30 centimeters is roughly. It's about the length of a ruler. Anyway, what's my point of this? I don't know. Fog and mist. Very interesting weather phenomenon, isn't it? Oh, wait. Reminds me of one of my favourite jokes. I tried to catch some fog once. I missed. Oh, I ruined it. I can't believe it. I absolutely ruined it in my mind. Okay, so the thing is, that's a joke that Ned actually told me ages ago. Except for I misheard him the first time he said it. He said, I tried to catch some fog once. I missed, fog, missed. That's the whole point. And, problem is, I thought he said, I tried to catch a frog once. And I was like, is this a joke? Is this an anti-joke? You're just telling me you tried to catch a frog and you missed? I don't get it. Until I finally realised that he actually said fog, not frog. Which is embarrassing. Apparently my ear's not working all particularly well. Which is a bad way to find out, but I suppose you find out sooner or later. Is this volume really loud or is it about... It's a bit louder than normal. Okay, that's why. I was like, why does it sound so loud? So yeah, and because I was thinking of that story as I was telling the joke, I ruined it and I said frog instead of fog. So, it's terrible. What is even the point anymore? My comedy career is over. Not that I had any sort of comedy career, and nor do I even want a comedy career, to be honest. I don't think a stand-up sort of stage is quite something which suits me all that well. Do we have enough Sahara tickets? I feel like it's been a while since we've exchanged the ones in our storage. Ooh, we do. Why don't we grab another little floor? Wallpaper, right? Yeah, wallpaper. Because we've got a circuit board and we've got a highway one. And then we'll carry on decorating our museum. We'll put our little insects and fishies all around. Let's make a trade. I do want some mysterious wallpaper. I'll see what that brings for us. And then I suppose we'll just decorate our museum for now. Because our inventory is kind of full for us to really do any other things, and that's our guest for today. Who did we have yesterday? We must have had like Leif or Kix or something. Oh, probably Leif now I think about it. So we moved Jakey's house, so we do need to move Audie's house as well today, just so for continuity's sake. How did we want to do this? I remember. How do you want to do this? There's another Critical Role reference for you there, which I haven't watched for quite a while, so don't spoil me if you do watch it. No, I clicked the wrong button. Why? Joy-Con drift. That wasn't Joy-Con drift, that was my brain just being stupid. But if I use a scapegoat for something, it doesn't feel as bad. So we're going to annoyingly have to destroy our sort of river complex we've got going on over here, just so we can make some more cliffs to actually put the things on here that we want. Annoying, but, you know, necessary. So on here, we're going to think about it. We're going to think about it. We could put a big thing on here. I don't think we want a big thing on here, though. I think we want something small. Although putting a dragonfly, hold on. It's really annoying with dragon, because, yeah, I like this being a weird diamond shape, so. Common butterfly? This can be a butterfly farm, I suppose. Do we have any other butterflies? Rainbow stag? That's not really something which suits up here. A moth? That's pretty nice. And then I guess here we can put the firefly. Or the other butterfly we have. We have a lot of butterflies around here, don't we? I think we want this one flying this way, don't we? Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then if we break it down again. Break down! That's a reference none of you are going to get. We are going to not do a cliff construction. Excuse me. We'll do this. Yeah, it does really look quite foggy and misty, doesn't it? Wait, hold on a minute. Is that like an island all the way out there that we can see? Huh. I never actually noticed you could see islands all the way out there. But it's rather dreary weather today in Animal Crossing. And it's always dreary weather in England, so really it's just sort of trying to make me feel more at home. Which is not kind of what you want if you have a tropical getaway, I'd imagine. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. We've only got one more cliff up here, which we can put something on. The rest of it will probably go down on the ground, is what I think should happen. So let's see, we've got a wasp. I don't really want to put a wasp up there. We could put a firefly up there. I think putting a big dragonfly over here, that seems to be reasonable for me. Excuse me? How much room do you need for this? How? How is this not enough room? Oh, it's not a 4x4, that's why. It's just a 1x1. A 2x1. Oh, that's why. Well, that's annoying. Okay, let's sort of put the fish down here. And put the animal, not the animals, the insects up there. We do need more room though. Perhaps we could fill this in? Perhaps we could extend this out a bit? Have it be like this, maybe? And then have this here? No. Now, there should be enough room for a dragonfly to just chillax on here, you know? Wherever we put it. What's a blue bottle? That's a gar. Am I stupid? It's not what I wanted. I wanted this. The great banded dragonfly. I think maybe flying this way makes a bit more sense. Can we put it over one? I don't think we can because that's yeah, we can't. We have to do it this way. Can we put something here? I think we can. Okay, but first things first, I'm a realist. Everybody, something feeling. I think we don't want to put the giant water bug up there. I think we actually want to take that one down. And we want to replace it with one of these other butterflies we got. Even though I know the Madagascar moth is not a moth. Not a butterfly, sorry, it's a moth. We had two butterflies I thought we saw. I thought we did, yeah. Agrius butterfly. And the blue bottle. And then these other creatures can all just be on the ground somewhere. Or the butterflies are flying high. That's a reference to, I don't know, James Blunt, I think? Can't quite remember. Memory's a bit hazy when it comes to that one. Common blue bottle. Could be flying away from a group like this, you know? It's not part of your system. And I'm trying to think if I've got any interesting foggy or misty stories. Not really. Like, I feel like, you know, you just be careful with the fog or mist, you're okay. Let's put Great Atlas Moth here. Excuse me. If we had like a windmill or something, we should put that down around here. I don't think there is a windmill though. But we can put a giant water bug over here. Or I thought we could, but apparently there's no room. But this makes sense, right? It's going to be diving into the water like that. We could put, oh, so we've got Firefly, Wasp. Because Firefly. Just like this, and it's like we've got a Habitarium or something. I don't really want to put the flea down. The flea, I guess, can go in front of the museum because it's a bit icky, shall we say. Well, not icky. Icky's the wrong word, but it's just like not suitable, I think. So we just got the flea, the orchid mantis, rainbow stag, scorpion. Okay. Why don't we put all that stuff like the bad guys, the bad bugs? I bet there's a good pun in there somewhere. Hold on. We're the bad bugs. Duh. Not really what I was going for. Some Billie Eilish. Scorpion. There we go. Where can we put this up stuff, huh? Don't got a lot of room, to be honest. I guess we could put the wasp over here. It doesn't really make sense for a wasp to be over here though. But we don't have enough bug creatures otherwise, really, to be too picky with what we put where, to be honest. And perhaps the orchid mantis we can put up here. Even though that's not really a flying creature of sorts. Oh, we still have a rainbow stag. I don't know where to put this rainbow stag. I suppose we'll just put it next to future Apollo's house, but Harry's house for now. Somewhere like here, maybe? Why don't I leave a gap? I don't know. My mind works in mysterious ways sometimes. I think those are all the insects, right? Now we've only got fish left. Yeah, I don't really have any misty or foggy stories. It's just sort of like, you be careful. And then hopefully things work out. Oh, we need to move one of these. I forgot. Oh, we need to customize that shovel again. I don't know why we put this fish here. Do we have any other... Are these all sea fish? These are all sea fish. But we need to replace this with a pond, so I guess we'll go customize our shovel. So we can get that underway and start moving these pumpkins to our future pumpkin location, pumpkin patch. But yeah, do I like misty or foggy weather? It's okay, I suppose. I don't think it's anything special, particularly. I don't like look at it and be like, whoa, I'm so happy it is foggy / misty right now. I sort of look at it and be like, it's foggy and misty right now. I guess it does. We can customize this. Oh. I didn't even consider about that. It does make sense though. No, we're going to customize our shovel so it doesn't break as we use it. Yeah, I don't know. Mist and fog, it's sort of one of those... It's like, okay, this can sound stupid. It's like not one of the primary weathers, you know? You ask someone to like list out the weathers. What do they think of? Sunshine? Yeah, makes sense. Rain? Seems reasonable. Cloudy? Like overcast? Yeah, okay. I mean, it's a pretty common one. Clear skies. You gotta have that as well if you got overcast in there. And then, what else? But we're gonna say like maybe snow and maybe thunderstorm, okay? Like no one says misty or foggy as like a weather. As like the main weather types. That's one that's often forgotten about. It's still relatively common. So it's a bit strange, isn't it, how things work out like that. Why do those pumpkins only have one? Is it because we picked them? Or is it because we didn't water them? It might be because we didn't water them. I don't know. Still, we're going to dig up some of these. And we're going to figure out a place to plant them. A little pumpkin patch. Sectioned off on the world. Because, let's think. Vivian is autumn. And Raymond is earth. So we need these around where Vivian's going to stay. Which is going to be somewhere in the bottom right. Basically where Audie's house is at the moment, except we're going to move Audie's house to where we want Audie's house to be, then we move Vivian there, and then we basically moved everyone's houses. Oh no, we need to move Fuchsia's to where Phoebe's going to be, and then we basically moved everyone's houses to the locations I want them to be in. The only problem is going to be if, say, for example, Jakey leaves and then Phoebe moves in, we're going to have to do some finagling to move everyone around so we end up in the right location. I don't know if we need 6 of every type of pumpkin. I think that seems a bit excessive to me. 3 of each type seems fine enough. Let's just figure out where we're going to put them though, because we need a pumpkin patch, Vivian, for autumn deity. So this is where we're going to put nooks, I think we established. And this is where we're going to have a rock farm, roughly, just on the boundary of this acre. And then this is going to be Raymond's house. Well, this is Raymond's house. We're going to have some stuff behind it, don't know what yet. And then this is all going to be harvest-based things. I don't know why there's a bamboo shoot here. There's really not a lot of room though. Like, maybe we should put the pumpkin patch here? We certainly need to move these brushes then. I feel like I hear a present. Well, it's gone now. Is it moving faster than normal because it's windy today? That's what it kind of looks like, doesn't it? That's interesting detail. Okay, let's think about this. We want Vivian's house to be basically somewhere in this corner. And we want it... And we want an orchard in this entire area, separating it from Raymond's house. So perhaps we could just put the pumpkin patch behind Raymond's house for now. Does that make sense? He's meant to represent Earth, so I think that's fine. And then this will be like the entrance to it. Okay, so let's put down some paths of how we want it. So let's think, you walk in here, this is going to be the first part of it. So it's going to have pumpkin here. No, we need room for a fence. Get rid of this. Not what I want. So we're gonna have a fence here, going down the side. So this is gonna be the first one, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we can have all 24 of them down here. I think that'll be fine. We'll just keep them next to each other like this. Is this how pumpkin patches work? I don't know. But then you'll be walking through here. Yeah, we'll just have a small pumpkin patch thing like this. Leave a gap in the middle. No, wait a minute. We should not do it like this. Wait, I need to think about this. We need to do 1 gap, 2 gap, 1, right? Yeah, 1 gap, 2 gap, 1. That makes most sense. 1 gap, 2 gap, 1. And then it will basically be just touching the back of Raymond's house. Or just missing it. Enough space for a fence though. So yeah, I guess we keep trees with Vivian, and then ground farming, things like this with Raymond. Does that make sense? Maybe? I don't know. We should probably make sure these pumpkins all have patches of free though in. I can't remember if pumpkin patches degrade as you pick them. That's actually something we can look up. Why ask a question if you're not willing to look up the answer? New Horizons pumpkin patch. New Horizons pumpkin patch wiki? It's not helpful. Wikipedia. Pumpkins. Take 3 days to fully grow, and we'll grow 1 to 3 pumpkins depending on how much they are watered. In 2 days they'll produce 3 pumpkins if watered, and 1 day they'll produce 2. Single pumpkin if not watered at all. Okay. So that's what we need to do. Is we need to repick all of these and then grow them all again, basically. So orange, yellow, green, white. I think that seems like a good colour combination order. Because we want it to be like a bountiful harvest. Even though it's winter time and you don't really get much harvest in winter from, as I understand it. Yet again, not a farmer, so who am I to judge? Who am I to know? Who am I to say yes or no? for the pumpkins because... wrong place. That's for the pumpkins to decide. Oh, I have just thought about, but I hope they don't grow into different colours if we pluck them. Ah, we can replant them, I see, to get that specific colour. Oh, but wait, that's what we should do then. Wait, once white pumpkins can even grow. Orange, green, yellow, or white with a 70% chance of being orange, 10% of green, green, yellow, white. Once pumpkins are picked, they regrow starting up second stage of growth. I don't understand. Can we change colour? New Horizons pumpkin change colour? You can replant the fully grown pumpkins for more of the same colour. Okay, that's what we need to do then. Okay, so slight detour. Unless we dig this up. And this says orange pumpkin sprout, let's see. It does, okay. We are going to dig these all up though. No, we're not going to dig these all up. We'll just check out this one says yellow. I just don't want these to change colour, basically, but these are all yellow pumpkins, so they're only going to grow yellow pumpkins. Perfect, that's exactly what we wanted. We just want all of these to be ripe, supremely ripe, so we're going to sell these pumpkins as well, because we don't need them. Do we have enough space in our inventory? We look like we've got enough space for the rest of the pumpkins to move over here. I haven't really been talking about fog or mist, which is really what I'm talking about. It does give a nice sort of like eerie atmosphere to this, doesn't it? I actually quite like this. It's a bit busy, I think, but I think that's because the rest of it around it looks really empty, so that's why it looks so busy. I wonder if these have a different name because they're not ripe. No, it's still ripe. Okay, we just need to make sure we water these such that maximum amount of pumpkins can be growing. And then we need to figure out what we're decorating. I actually forgot we were doing this museum decorating thing today. I was going to be like, let's decorate Audie's house with or future Audie placements house. Wait, does that make sense? Where Audie's house is going to be. We're going to decorate it with a lot of summer themed, like summer fun activities, like surfboards, clam bed, palm trees. I don't know. I didn't really think that much ahead, but still, that's what we'll be doing. I don't know. This is like nothing you can talk about in Fog Mist. Oh yeah, I was saying it's not a main weather type. You know, people don't think of it when you like name weather. It's going to be like down on the list, surely. Like you play Family Feud, it's going to be like number 9, number 10, surely. Like, let's see: sun, rain, overcast, clear day, snow, storm. That's 6. Windy. That's 7. Can I think of one more weather type? Hail. See, I think hail actually becomes before mist and fog. You just forget about it, you know. It's because it doesn't really make much of an impact on your day unless you're driving, in which case it very much makes an impact on your day. And please be safe when you drive like that. You certainly don't want to come into any accidents. Or even when you're just walking around, you don't want to just walk into someone. I don't think I've ever been in fog or mist that's been so thick that I couldn't see like a meter in front of me. Or if I have, I most certainly didn't go out in that weather because I'm like, I can only see a meter ahead of me. Why'd I go out in that weather? Makes sense to me. Oh, we actually already have a ripe green pumpkin there. I wonder if these won't grow because it's winter. I didn't actually think about this. That'd be very tragic. But this is Animal Crossing. The flowers grow all year round. So I don't think we need to worry too much about that sort of logic. Well, is my hope. But otherwise we're just going to have one lone pumpkins group. I don't know. It'd be cool if Misty things did something in Animal Crossing as well. Misty days. Do you think the weather, the villagers talk about it being foggy and misty? We've only got a little bit of time left, so I think we'll try and get some fossils going and give them out to Raymond and Harry. Raymond we know is in his home. Harry we don't know where he is. I don't know if we got even enough time to do that though, so actually I think we won't do that. We'll just sort out our toys and we will check out our Nook shopping for today. Oh, move Audie's house maybe, and we'll do it tomorrow. I didn't leave enough time to do it today, to be honest. Sell all these pumpkins, don't need them anymore. And yeah, I don't know. what do I even know about Mist? There's a good Stephen King book called Mist, or a movie called Mist, another horror one, which I've not read nor seen. I just heard it's really good. I've heard the movie's better than the book, which seems to be a rather common consensus, I feel, with a lot of things, isn't it? Fog? Don't know anything about fog. Smoke and fog? That's what smog is. Who do I learn that from? Gilbert Gottfried. Why? Because it was on some random YouTube montage of like funny quiz fails or moments or something like that. And it's when Gilbert Gottfried goes, "You fool!" I don't know, you can probably look it up. It's probably still on YouTube somewhere. Probably got like 6 million views or something. KK song. We already got that one. That's fine. We don't have anything interesting to do. You know, we're just going to round this episode up here. I don't think we've got enough time really to do anything else. We could put some more fish down, but honestly, I don't really know what I'm even doing there, so there we go, with a very misty, foggy, dreary day, which I don't know how you're wearing short sleeves for. Mist and fog is at least kind of cold, is my impression. It's very windy as well. Trees constantly shaking, but anyway, that's just winter weather. If you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscriptions, and shares all greatly appreciated. Join me in Discord down in the description below, follow me on Twitter, and I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.